Is this the perfect chicken curry? Is there such a thing as the perfect chicken curry? We'll find out after this. Hey kids, JD here. I was at the store the other day looking for a substitute for sambar powder, and on one source I saw that you could use Madras powder, like this. So when looking at the side of the package, I noted it had a recipe for making the perfect curry. Really, the perfect curry? Well, I had to buy it at that point just to give it a try and see what happens. So now I'm going to take you through the steps of how I did it, some of the trials that I had, some of the trouble that I had, and how it actually turned out. So I've never made this particular kind of chicken curry before. I don't know what's going to happen, but we're going to cook it, try it, let you know how it turned out. Make sure you stay to the end of the video so that you can find out if it actually worked or not. Before we get started, go ahead, hit that subscribe button, wherever it may be, or there'll be one at the end. Let's get going. Okay, these are the directions. Take 1 pound, which is 450 grams of chicken, and apply 2 tablespoons of this stuff. This is Ship brand Madras Curry powder, along with 1 to 2 tablespoons of salt. Rub over the pieces and keep aside. Okay, so far so good. Now, this is where things start to get a little tricky. In a saucepan, heat 3 ounces or 90 grams of vegetable oil or ghee. Well, it so happened that in order to find out which one would work better, I actually weighed the amount of vegetable oil that I used on a scale as I was filling it up. And lo and behold, 90 grams of vegetable oil is more like over a half cup. But given what was about to happen with the onions, it actually worked out for the best that I used that half cup. The directions then go on to say, add 2 large sliced onions and cook until light brown on medium flame. Okay, the problem is when I went to the store, there weren't 3 sizes. There basically was only 1 size of onion, which is pretty standard in the US. They usually grow to pretty much a certain size. So instead of 2 of those, I picked one of the really big ones, which certainly should be as big as both of those put together. What I got was, well, you can see the picture right here. So I had to transfer it to another saucepan. I cooked it until it was golden brown as directed. Having done that, then came the next little question that I had, because after this, it doesn't mention the onions anymore. Now, some curry recipes, they want you to use the oil and the onions. Some curry recipes, they want you to use just the onions, but you put them in at the end. Some curry recipes have you drain the oil and put the onions in right away. So what I did is I just went ahead and drained them and put the onions in right away. Now it says add 1.5 cups of water to the rubbed pieces and cook for 15 to 20 minutes or until the pieces are cooked. I have a cooking thermometer, so I trusted that instead. Once all the pieces got to about 165, 170, I went ahead and pulled them off the heat. It then says you may also add salt, chili, or pepper, and 1/4 cup of coconut milk as per your taste. I went ahead and I added the coconut milk, but I wasn't sure. Do I do this before it's done? Do I do it after it's done? Because there are recipes that call for both. So what I did is I went ahead and added it before cooking. Didn't add any additional salt, I didn't need it, didn't add any additional pepper or chili. Then the directions say, garnish with chopped coriander leaves and serve with rice or naan. In these United States, we don't call it coriander leaves. We call it cilantro. This is available at just about every supermarket out there. After the pieces hit temperature, I then removed it from the heat, garnished it, and then tried it. And here's that reaction. Okay, nothing left to do but to give it a try. This, as you can see, kind of, is it. So, here we go, the perfect curry. It is pretty good. I think that maybe this is one where we add the coconut milk at the end instead of in the middle. Don't know. Also, suggested that you should garnish with fresh coriander, which in the US is cilantro. So let's go ahead and let's just add some of this, chopped just a little bit ago. See what that does. Gives it a little bite, which is good. You know, with the coconut, it actually tastes tastes more like a Thai curry. So it's kind of a mix between Indian Arab spices and a Thai curry. That's kind of an interesting flavor. You know, I think if I wouldn't have drained the oil, it just would have been too greasy. I think that just by taking the excess oil out, really gave it a good flavor. Not too much, not too much, if you know what I mean. So is it the perfect curry? Well, no. But we can now experiment with it and with the flavor and see what we come up with. I do think that adding the coconut toward the end would be better. Definitely like it better with the cilantro, but I like cilantro anyway. Kind of a slut for cilantro. Definitely need some rice. I have some naan upstairs, but I don't have it here. And I definitely, yeah, I think maybe the coconut and the cilantro aren't as good together as they might be. Still good, but maybe not the two great tastes that taste great together. So I think it's an either or. Still really good though. Would definitely recommend. Not perfect yet, but with a little work, we might get there. Okay, that's it for this video. Feel free to leave a like, leave a comment below. If you don't like, go ahead and hit the like button away. Show what a great human being you are. There'll be a link to subscribe, a link for a playlist full of videos just like this, and a link for my most recent video. Once again, I'm J.D. Tremaine. Thanks for watching. See you soon.